Hey, welcome back to another episode of F33T Draws Pokemon from Memory. This week, we are going to jump right in there with some random Pokemons. Let's go with all the regions first to get a real crazy one. As you can see, I tested it a few times so we don't have the sprites. I don't want to see what they look like. I want to forget them. Ooh, a Abomasnow Mega. Now that is a Pokemon. Let's go into Kanto to get one I fucking know. Poliwhirl. There we go. That's one. Okay, well. A fucking Abomasnow Mega, huh? That's an easy one. First off, he's got a large, rotund body, big shoulders, big old arms, squat feet. He is a head like a pancake, kind of with a triangle. He's got these weird fur feet and hands. And when he turns Mega, they get even angrier than normal. And everyone knows every Mega has angry eyes because they're just so full of power. This, I can already tell, is fucking identical to Abomasnow Mega. It is beautiful. I have to say, I can't believe how well I draw beasts from series made by game companies that are just basically owned by Nintendo, because the last other game they made was about an elephant, and that was very bad. No one cared about that. What the fuck else does Abomasnow Mega have? I think he has a big fucking icicle sticking out of his back, I think. Maybe? No, yeah, I know, he does. Yeah, he has big icicles sticking out of his back. That's how Abomasnow do. I mean, one thing I've learned through my life, which is about a week long thus far, is that Abomasnows don't know how to cook. And you're probably thinking, what? They don't? And the answer easily is because they are Pokemon. Wow, that's awful. And Pokemon do not have opposable thumbs normally. I believe the only one who does is Ambipom, but that's a butt thumb. Comes out of his tail. And he's not allowed to cook with that because of butt diseases, such as stinky disease. Can't cook because of that. Pokemon notoriously bad cookers because they use their butts. And thus, Abomasnow, like all the others, incapable of cooking, and that is why he has those large icicles on his back, because with them, he's able to pluck delicious morsels from trees, such as pine cones and other Pokemon, like the arboreal tree dweller Ambipom that I bring up every episode. He's a favorite snack of Abomasnow's. The shiny version of Abomasnow I know is a bright red and orange, like Naruto, but a lot hairier than Naruto, if you can't tell from these little triangles are hair. Or fur, I guess, technically, because he's an animal. I don't really care about the distinction, for I am not science. I'm an artist, if anything. A glorious and beautiful artist that can't help but just make the most beautiful Abomasnows the world has ever seen. And right now, I realize I keep saying Abomasnow instead of Abomasnow. But that's fine. He voted Democrat. Abomasnow did. He saw that there was a fellow with a similar name, and he found that very, very comforting. You know, I honestly would also vote for someone with my name because it would be funny. President Foot or President Feet would probably be the silliest president on the planet. I could get into that. I think Obama Snow has a lot of green in him. Because he's a plant type, I do know. I don't know why. I guess because he's a pine tree that walks. That's pretty cool. Fun fact. I already forgot who the other Pokemon is. I hope it's still there on the other sheet. Because I have no idea anymore. Luckily, we still have some time left with Obama Snow. We get his shading in. Make him really pop before we have to find out if I can find who the heck I'm drawing next. I mean, I know it's going to be some beautiful Pokemon, but I most definitely forgot who it is at this point. I know who it isn't. I know it's not Pikachu, because I would have remembered that. And it's probably not Pachirisu, because I also would have remembered that, because I said the name right now. Was it Gen 1? It was, wasn't it? It was a Gen 1, so I would know it. Was it Growlithe? No. Who's that Pokemon? As they say. Make these little... I'm gonna erase them a little to make them appear as though they're a little see-through like ice. Add a little fancy to this, you know? Really cheer up Obama Snow. He's been having a tough time since he lost his wife. She was a go-go dancer. Horrible accident, you know, because Obama Snow's... They're not supposed to leave the tundra. She forgot and decided to moonlight somewhere in the Caribbean. It was a tragic accident. That does... I always wonder that in Pokemon, though, is if you get an ice type that lives on the mountains, much like the fishes, and you just take them to another continent, will they actually be okay? Or will they feel sick? I mean, is the Pokeball insulated to whatever their temperature is supposed to be? Or is it insulated to the temperature at which you caught them? Hopefully it's either of those, because I hate the idea that they're just horribly, horribly unhappy, locked in their eternal cages. And it's just not the right temperature. Because an Obama Snow clearly would have to have very specific temperatures to insulate this tree-like body. Otherwise, it'd be horrible, horrible pains for him. Alright, that's him. That's Obama Snow. He's very big. And because I can't remember his name, and I keep saying it wrong, we're just going to call him Obama Snow. He had his own name from the beginning. We all knew. Now, let's see who on earth is next. Oh, right. It was Poliwhirl, that rascal. Poliwhirl is a favorite among Pokemon fans on account of his hilarious design and his striking resemblance to his evolution, Poliwrath. They both are circles, and within them contains a circle, and atop of them, 2 more circles with circles within. But then he has a silly swirl inside, and dinky little arms and feet. His feet, for some reason, are adorned with beautiful Timberlands. And his hands adorned with large Mickey Mouse gloves. All the better to tickle you with, is what Poliwhirl says. He is a clown-type Pokemon. He inflicts psychic damage whenever he licks you. Much like a Hauntar or a Gangle, most people try to stay away from Poliwhirls due to this horrifying fact. Psychic damage is the hardest to heal in Pokemon. It leaves a status ailment called Purple Power, and it causes horrible stat. They lose at least 3 points of strength every turn until they die of strength loss. The only way to heal this is to find Nurse Joy and pay her $17 IRL currency. It was a smart move by Nintendo to start bringing in human currency instead of the strange exorbitant Pokebucks. I mean, it used to be like $3,000 for a potion. Now it's only 4 human bucks. Much better for my wallet. Because I can't keep doing all these quests. I don't have the time anymore. I'm old. I'm exactly 7 days old. I need to start thinking about my retirement fund. I can't keep playing these games. I just need to pay to win. So I give Nintendo all my money. $17. And I unlock all the DLC. Catch every Pokemon. I get the costume for my Pikachu, so it looks like he's wearing a fedora and a crop duster. He looks really pleasant. I think I'll be happy with the next game coming out. Pokemon, Hey, Let's Go Pikachu to the polls. I'm going to attempt to Nuzlocke that one, if it's even possible, because this one appears to be the most made for babies possible. So I don't know if I will be able to actually even throw away and or, in Nuzlocke terms, bury my fallen teammates. It may be an awkward Nuzlocke where it's more like Nuz timeout, and when I lose, I have to put the bad loser Pokemons in the computer for a timeout that lasts their whole life. That is, I guess, a fate worse than death, honestly, is just to sit in that PC and hope for the day that your master will let you out, but he won't, because you lost to the first gym leader, Brock, so you are now trapped in hell. In the Nuzlocke, if I capture any of the Pokemon I drew, they will possess the same name. So, we have to make sure we think of good names for these guys. You guys at home better be thinking of a fantastic name so I can steal it from you through the power of my psychokinesis. Right now, I'm hearing some good names out there. We got Wimpy, Swirly, Toilet Face. I don't think, now that I say it out loud, Toilet Face is the nicest name. Sounds kind of mean-spirited even. I don't think Poliwhirl deserves that. His face, I guess, does sort of look like a stinky toilet, but that's, I don't think I have the balls to really just bully my Pokemon such as that. You never know when they will just, enough's too enough. Enough's too enough. And they just uprise, and they just fucking rip your stomach out. They rip out that stomach lining. And I still need my... Actually, now that I think about it, I don't have a stomach lining. I don't have a lower half currently. I only have lower half in 2D. In 3D, or fake 3D, as I am right now, I don't have any bottom. I'm just a disgusting top that just wiggles around and blinks uncontrollably like a scary ghost you find at a haunted house. On that note, though, guys, if any of you know anyone who has just phenomenal at Live 2D, or if they know how to make 3D models in, well, not in, but for use in certain programs, that would be really cool, because I look horrible. And one day I would like to look halfway decent. I'll be honest, I'm disgusting right now. But that's fine. As my hero, the Michelin Man, used to say, hand over your dough. Not you. I'll hand over my dough so I can. Well, my manager will pay to make me not ugly. Because you can't be this ugly when you're drawing Pokemon. It's rude. And with that, I think we're gonna name him This Ugly. That's him. That's This Ugly and Obama Snow. The most beautiful Pokemon I've ever drawn. I love them.